whoever wants to. And I remember a woman, a mother, she went up onto the stage and she talked about how her kids come home from school crying, and because they're ashamed of who they are. They don't want to tell people who they are. And it was something that really struck me in a very personal way, because that was exactly the kinds of experiences that I had and that my family had. And I thought, how unfair is it that you have to hide who you are? You have to be ashamed of your culture, a culture that's so rich and amazing in terms of world civilization, the achievements and the history and the heritage. It's something that you should never be ashamed of. It's something you should embrace and you should be proud of. And it doesn't matter if you're an Arab or Mexican or Cuban or Chinese. You should be proud of who you are. And any society that intimidates that or prevents you from being proud of who you are, there's a problem there, right? And that's one of the things that I hope people took from the book and will take from the book. And with that, I can probably open it up for some questions. Oh, but before I do that, I did want to, I'm going to give you guys sort of a sneak preview of my next book. I'm actually working on a second book. It's a follow-up to this one. And it's a documentary illustrated history of the war in Iraq. And I'll show you a few pages from it, so, you know, hopefully you guys will like it. Here's the cover. I haven't colored it yet. Are there any artists or?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Anyone else? One, raise your hand.
Charlie. Raise your hands up.
Hopefully you guys can do stuff like this too. Here, this is the cover. Here's a couple of pages from it. Here's the first page. People always ask me if I do the drawings. Yes, that's me.
Have you seen one of them?
Yes.
No artists.
Yes.
Even the ones you don't do?
I'm sorry?
Even the ones you don't do?
I don't do what?
Don't like him.
I think that. So it should be coming out probably by the end of the year. Okay, so with that, I'll just leave it for you guys, question and answer.
You're reaching too hard?
Yeah, that's a very good question. How many times have I had a discussion with a white person and they say, oh, it's all in your head, or you take things too seriously, or it's just a joke. Relax, you know, it's just a joke. And I've been around and I've been in situations where there are other Arabs who say, yeah, don't worry, it's okay. They can say stuff like that. It's just a joke, relax, you know. And so yes, that has been an experience that I had where people diminish or belittle my experience. And you know, when you're young, I remember feeling that way, that maybe I am overreacting. Maybe I should just deal with it, you know. Maybe it's okay for them to use those names. You know, maybe I should, you know, try to fit in. Maybe I should, you know, shave my beard and cut my hair and change my name. Why not, right? Well, a lot of people think, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But ask yourself, what is wrong with that? There's something really wrong with that, right? And it's not just the Arabs. I mean, I'm talking about Arabs because that's what I am. But ask yourself if you're Latino or if you're African American. I'm sure people, either you or someone you knew, you know, they have those similar experiences. I think I saw, yeah.
Really, I have two questions. The first one, I want to say about the cartoonist art. Really, it's powerful. It gives the message in a clear way and easy way. The people who can read or don't read can understand your message. Really, it's powerful.
Thank you.
You told us, and we saw Najil Ali and Hamdallah, the symbol of Palestinian, who died from Palestine when he was 10 years, and still 10 years because he waited to go back to Palestine. And I saw here your symbol.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's, what's the meaning and how it's connected to Najil Ali cartoon.
Are you talking about the whole picture or anything in particular?
About this, I don't know if it's simple for something.
It is. In high school, I was very antisocial. I was bordering on a misanthrope. And all I did was sit in the corner, and I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't have any friends, and I didn't want to have any friends. It was my kind of act of rebellion, you know. And all I would do is sit in the corner and doodle with my head down all day long. So I wouldn't pay attention in class. I did very badly in school. And all I would do was doodle. And that picture is probably exactly what I looked like when I was a teenager. And if you showed it to my classmates, they'd probably laugh very much. And they did, by the way, make us wear ties and jackets, so it's pretty accurate. So I guess you could say, if you really wanted to be, if you wanted to stretch it a little bit, I guess you could say that it's sort of a symbol for alienation and, you know, a search for larger purpose. How's that? Oh, go ahead.
I think,
Oh, you have another?
Oh, I'm
I have
sorry.
another question.
Go ahead. I mean,
I think
I don't know.
Najil Ali, till they killed him, he didn't found himself out of Palestine. Maybe how you explain your experience, I don't know if you found yourself after this long experience, hard experience.
yeah.
But the question, the other question also. Najil Ali looked for his freedom and equality out of Palestine, who didn't found himself outside. For that, he struggled till they killed him, because always he was clear in his message, and he was straight and tell his idea in a straight way. The other thought he didn't like that, so they killed him.
Yeah.
And you, in your experience also, you try to found yourself, your freedom, the equality in the new society, how you felt and how you felt you have your right that you have, and the experience, it was opposite, it was negative.
Yeah.
But do you think, did you really found yourself after all of this experience?
That's a very complicated thing to answer. The short answer is no, right? The longer answer is a little more complicated. I'll try to answer you. I remember when the war in Iraq happened, it started in 2003. And I felt helpless. Watching this on TV, and I can't do anything about it. I'm sure maybe a lot of people here have felt that way before, where you just wanted to open the window and scream, or throw a rock at someone, or something, you know? I felt so frustrated and helpless that these things were happening, and I couldn't do anything about it. And all my efforts